Okay, now we're going to show you a little quick review on the microscope, the parts, and what kind of microscope this is. This is called a phase microscope or phase contrast microscope, and that's what you're going to be using, at least in today's lab. And it allows you, as you hopefully read in the manual and in Chapter 2, to distinguish live organisms from a background in liquid. And you'll be making wet mounts of some material that Chris has gathered and looking at those under the microscope and checking them out. But to start with, remind everybody that these are the oculars, okay, and these come out and have a certain magnification. These are 10x, for example. This is the rest of the body tube here. These are the objectives. And on this microscope, there's a 4, a 10, a 40, and a 100x oil. Just depends on your microscope, and you read that all in the barrels of the objectives. You've got the stage. You've got a stage clip which allows you to attach microscope slides to that stage and move them around. On the other side, which you can't see, you can see the stage moving, but there is an X and Y axis stage mover I'm using to move everything around, which is very important to find out where your sample is. You've got the coarse and fine focus. The coarse focus moves the outside large control, and that moves the whole stage a lot. Then you've got the inner fine focus, which is used under the fine focus conditions. You're going to use coarse for 4x, for 10x. After that, maybe 40, but after that, 40 and 100, especially 100, you're only going to be using the fine focus. Otherwise, you run the risk of putting the objective right through your slide. So you have to be careful when you're going to do that.